Let's see, up next, Simon 3 versus Break 5, Charts versus the Tennessee Titans. Whoops. Alright, for charts, we have bar chart, column chart, line chart, and pie chart. Bar the Samurai with Murasame and Red Shoes with Concentrate. So, a new take on Berserkers, this time with 2 hands instead of 2 swords. Column the Thief with Snipe, Dragon Spirit, and Equip Bow. An Equip Bow Thief. Line the Geomancer with E2 for the durability, Punch Art, Counterflood, and Overflow. And Porky for the cheap revival.
Porky Pie. Love it.
On the other side, for Tennessee Titans, we have Amy Adams the Monk with Dance MP Switch and Equip Armor. 420 on the Monk, very durable. Bigger even than the Lancer, Derrick Henry, although he has an E2, so effectively more durable. Item, Auto Potion, and Defense Up. This is very hard to kill.
Reflect Mail, Genji Helmet. He's got a lot of protection going on.
And being the primary reviver for the team with Item.
That's a good choice.
Although, unfortunately, he will get stuck in sandbag loops, and you're not super useful when you're trading your turns 1-for-1 with the opponent. Especially not at 9 speed if they're faster. Mike Vrabel, the Black Chocobo. This one has actual PA, and its attack actually does damage. Although it just uses ball instead, so whatever. And Rankarthen the Mime.
Ball is basically ranged attack and also better, so that makes sense.
Also, map 33, I manually changed its name in the ROM to Sandy Colosseum, which is its official map name. But then when I did tac text to overwrite with Sage, it overwrote that. So, ha ha ha, sad.
Oh no. It was so close, too.
Right? On the bright side, though, that tells me that tac text does know where that is, so I'll be able to rename it there. So, at least there is that.
Silver lining, we're learning.
Yeah, I literally had to do it in a hex editor on the raw ROM because I didn't know where else to do it.
Gonna have the monk start off with some dances, otherwise I don't really see anyone engaging early on this map. Even the Chocobo is getting blocked just by the building.
I just can't wait to see a Gun Hamido on somebody who arcs over somebody else to see how the game handles that.
It will be something to behold when it happens. Dancer's putting in some early chip here that might prove useful once things start coming to blows. That mime is really getting bullied though. And he's just gonna run right in. As mimes do.
Yeah, Arena has modified them with SML. I just didn't know where to do that, and there was a slight potential problem with I figured out where they were manually on the CD, so I was able to do that, but I wouldn't be able to expand or contract the table the way I could with TAC text doing the DTEs for me, so now that we have that, I will probably do that, like, in the next couple of days.
The pig was don't moved, but the monk moved right up next to it. Interesting choice. And reapplies the don't move for good measure.
Chocobo goes down to the long-range bow. Samurai back up and in better condition than it started. No more poison to take him out.
That oink was really good.
MP switch going off on the Dancer. But still 2 MP left, so... I think. Thought I saw that.
It's possible.
Charmed. Now she's out.
That'll break the dance and then switch it around.
Starts dancing for the other team.
You hate to see it.
No big hit there, especially with the auto potion.
He's got defense up as well, and the E2, so 160 is still pretty impressive, all things considered.
Though you're really going to want to fish for procs against him with how incredibly durable he is.
But you have the opportunity to do that because he's somewhat passive. Getting pushed into those revival loops.
Auto potion with all that durability just makes him enormously difficult to deal with.
Yeah, turning 166 into 56 is...
But there goes his hat.
That's Genji helmet. I don't know if they can really do anything with that. I guess the Geomancer could.
Well, the biggest thing is that his max hit points are reduced, so progressively over time, easier to deal with.
Yeah, that's the main benefit for sure.
There goes armor break.
That's very nice. Tracker's keeping the samurai a little healthy. Did that do normal damage instead of breaking the armor?
It appears it did. I will double check on that.
Could it have been targeting the pig? Is that the right team?
Pig is on his team.
So that seems unlikely.
Lancer does go down. It is just that monk.
Yeah, and she's gonna have a hard time with the rest of this team. Samurai near fatal, but continuing to charge in thanks to his auto berserk. Whereas she just buys herself a little bit of time with chakra and runs away. Just playing the close-in game, and then this monk is not long for this world. She's gonna take the samurai with her, though, I suppose.
I'm gonna have to read what Formula 25 does after this. Anyways, game 1 goes to charts.
Preseason doing preseason things.
Yep. I mean, it's doing its stated job, so I'm happy for it.
This map is so weird, putting the 3-on-1 on each side.
It is definitely a strange map, yeah.
In like a good way, like...
Head break for the Chocobo, I guess, because why not?
I meant to use headshot, whoops. I feel like the AI does have a strange desire to use break skills when they're just auto attacks. Oh, that proc hitting after the MP switch was pretty nice. Nameless misses 4 times. But we're gonna go another time.
Well, a don't move on the solo is pretty nice.
Chocobo's already in near fatal. Gonna get knocked out by this Geomancy, in fact. Mime's gonna run over and help out against the Berserker. I wonder if he's gonna
Get killed
try to
by the
attack her.
Berserker.
I think he might try to attack the monk.
Oh wait,
He was gonna not do anything.
is he don't acted? He looked at the monk and then didn't attack it, or mime and didn't attack anybody.
I thought he was don't moved, but it could have been act. Sure seems like it.
It was from if it was from a nameless, it was a don't move, not a don't act. Oh, maybe maybe he got Kami Itachi'd earlier. No, he was berserked and just didn't attack his neighbor for whatever reason.
That's a strange choice.
Maybe it's that mythical 13% do something weird that you hear about.
I almost wonder if, because he looked at the monk, I wonder if it just attacked, but for some reason didn't animate it, and then he turned around. Because he just did it. Or I guess he didn't turn around that time. I don't know. He's weird.
I mean, berserkers will attack somebody like 17 panels above them. So maybe it's maybe it's being below the samurai that's the problem, not like won't when they're below but will when they're above.
Something like that could be. Berserkers definitely act weird sometimes.
Oink. Poison breaks it, but also kills the thief.
This Swiss Nibus is really putting in work. Just big chunks of damage. I think the worst thing about Wisnibus is you just really want a mime to go with it. But mimes are hard to justify. The Berserker's back in it, and he can move now, so maybe he will
Go down
not make
immediately.
horrible choices. He can survive one of those.
Doesn't need to be able to survive two like that.
When all you have is a katana, every problem looks like a thing you can solve with a katana.
Watermelon.
Yep.
I definitely saw a guy split a watermelon with a katana, like back when I owned the shop. They did it out on the front sidewalk.
I mean, if you have a katana and a watermelon, I don't know what else you're gonna do. It just seems perfect.
Goes for a revive. Will she be able to get to the crystal? She sure does.
That's a big development. Are we once again down to just the Lancer being his tanky self against the world?
Looks like it. Donk.
Seeing some nice jumps from a Lancer for once.
Demon Fire now, actually being able to land something. Not getting those procs though. Although I think he has the anti-sleep helmet. I guess it got broken.
Does not, I guess.
He did get something broken.
I think he has Genji helmet, which is not the anti-sleep one.
Oh
Because
god.
Genji is like stop, frog, petrify. Not all on the helmet, but those are the ones it covers in the gear slots.
One of these days it'll yield control to me.
Never again. They just want this over with.
A farewell to hats.
I guess he wasn't wearing a hat.
just dying to poison while she sits there and waits for him to wake up.
She's gaining 5 hit points a turn with chakra. Oh, if she moves, she gets more.
No sleep this time.
She's like, it worked last time, I might as well keep it up.
Through the
Stabbing
bookshelves.
through the bookcase. Interesting. I didn't know that was possible.
Apparently curing poison is worth less than the 20 CT it would cost to use an action.
Does she have stigma magic?
Sure does.
Interesting. We're doing this again. Just watching him sleep.
Creepy. The poison was on so long it wore off.
I don't remember the last time I've seen poison wear off. Oh good, he's asleep again.
Well, at least he's low enough for her to keep using it now.
Does she have overflow? She must.
Anyways, Charts ends up taking it. What map was that?
That was the library. I don't remember what side.